So nice to be here. I did send this out to folks later, like earlier, just earlier this morning. I was excited to see so many who responded. So I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful Saturday and your life is full and lush. I think I'll just go ahead and get started. And if people come in, we will. I'll invite you to enjoy this until the end, and then I will stop the recording and answer questions because I would like to save this for our community, the Beautify community. Um, okay, it is recording. Let me just fix a couple things here. Okay, we're good. Is there a thing they have you? Okay, I think we're good. Okay. So I wanted to host a workshop like this because I have been, I'm just looking at my notes here. I have some notes. I have been working around manifestation for years and years since I learned about it. And that was about, I would say, 9 years ago when I studied Ayurvedic digestive health. And I had read about it prior, but to me it sounded very esoteric and not accessible for me. Like I just thought I wouldn't be able to do it. I lacked confidence. I lacked confidence. And I also come from a background. I'm a trauma informed yoga teacher because I experienced a lot of trauma in my childhood. I have like childhood wounds. And when that happens, it's hard to discern your place in the world. It's hard to visualize your capacity for knowledge and your capacity to synthesize. You kind of feel aimless and wandering in the world. And it's in that state where it's not possible to manifest what you want because you don't even know what you want. You're you're healing in a state of healing and that field of awareness of possibilities that are what you can manifest. You're not aware of it yet. Like you just can't. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we have a barometer for being a human actualized person. You have to have safety and security. You have to have nourishment. And you have to have solid relationships and that the ability, and then to bring it over into the holistic world, to have that ability to co-create with the universe. You have to have a certain level of grounding in your body to be able to co-create with the universe. And that's what I wanted to share with you today because I have listened to manifestation recordings by big gurus, Wayne Dyer, and um, who else? That cornfield was my first like woo-woo teacher beyond Deepak Chopra. And all of that read well to me, but I couldn't find myself really in it. It felt lofty. It felt out of reach. It felt as if it weren't my experience. Let's just hold on to that for a moment. And then as I grew older and became wiser around my own person, my own being, I began to feel these actions of the capacity and ability for discernment in my own life and not being so random around survival. around healing traumas. That's something that elevated my experience. And during this moment in time when I began to understand more about my place in the world, I would gravitate toward deep um, connectivity through yoga and Ayurveda and really invite more and more passion into my life. So it's with these levels of personal awareness that we can find our own uniqueness, our own elixir for moving around in our life and changing our life and really being connected. I just want to turn off my messages. I'm not been having so much trouble with Mercury retrograde. It's been very difficult for me to be really, really honest. Let's see if I can figure it out. I think I can. Do not disturb. I figured it out. Perfect. Okay. So it was in those moments that I had some inkling that I am really special and I feel energy. So I am a conduit of energy. I feel it. I own it. I can hone it. I can transmute it. And these are really accessible for those higher vibrational experiences that you have to cultivate in your life. You have to put yourself into those things. So, this whole manifestation idea that might feel esoteric or sound esoteric is actually a very practical application of your personal chakra alignment. And when you are able to align your chakras, you can access that portal of discernment in the third eye, your intuitive nature. Your intuitive nature is the key to manifesting your heart's deepest desires. When you can feel your desires, when you can own them and you can begin to identify what they are. It's not easy. That's the biggest step in all of this. You can then begin to use your voice, moving up the chakra system. Use your voice to begin an alignment with the world about how you're going to get to that next thing. And then you can use your discernment to begin to filter what opportunities are meaningful for that passion and orient to those. And then when you're orienting to those, you can begin a process of really, really aligning with the universal laws of um, the world, the universe. Aligning with those will help put you on a trajectory where things are in motion, like fully in motion. You're fully aligning your energy with universal energy. So it begins to carry you and the manifestation begins. So this has been an awareness that I have had. It has been pretty fast actually over the last like 6 weeks. I've become aware of this and it's fresh. anew, but just hear me out. If you've listened, if you've read, if you've studied all of these ideas of manifestation from people who are way more articulate than me, and it didn't sink in with you, it's not really working for you, I want to invite you to try this. What do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose. If nothing else, you become more connected with yourself. So I just want to touch base on these ideas again. I don't have any visuals, me, but the keys here are acknowledging past traumas, healing them, activating your discernment to heal yourself. You have to be the one to do it because you're the only one who understands what has happened to you. If you want to explain it to a therapist, good luck. It will take you as long as you've gone through it to work it out with one other person. If you want to fast this whole thing, stick with the therapist. I'm all about therapy. I do admire it. It is important. People need to process. But in that processing, sometimes you're just raking over old wounds and it can actually re traumatize you, depending upon the level of experience that you had. Okay. Like just be fully disclosed about that. That isn't something that most therapists will share with you, but it is true. I know it firsthand from many therapists. So if you have gone through a lot of stuff, try physical, tangible actions of you moving your body, moving the subtle energies out of the subtle body. That is all the matter and stuff that lies beyond the osti, the bones. It lies beyond the matter of your organs and connective tissue, the fascia that binds everything together. It's in that encases you. And that's why it's so hard to unravel from because it is encased in your being, it's stored there, memory. We now understand that hormones are released from muscles. Like it's not just the pituitary gland that releases the hormones. That all comes throughout your body. So being able to move your body and express yourself is the alternative therapeutics that can really move forward your progress faster. And aligning the chakras is multidimensional, it's unique for each person. So I can show you movement on the yoga mat or in dance that can really shake things up for you. But it's not just one time, it has to be a lifestyle. You have to live this truth of release. And it can be dynamically. I teach face yoga, and this is a huge partner in all of this of releasing the tension from the décolleté, the neck, and the face, because these marma points, they control so many parts of the organs in the trunk of the body for vitality, for beauty, for setting out the attraction field around you to get your aura ready. And as you ready yourself with aligning your spine and the body, the solar plexus opens, which is the top of this energetic triad. So, this is the solar plexus. This is the pelvic floor. This is the root chakra. Without this top pinnacle of confidence, self awareness, svadhyaya practices, we aren't grounded. These two can't rise up. So think of this as like a fountain of security, creativity, rising up into your confidence to be able to share it with the world, to be able to ignite discernment in others around you, to inspire beauty in your world. Without alignment, discernment isn't possible. So you have to do yoga, you have to work out, you have to, whatever your thing is. You want to go running, go running. You want to jog, jog. You want to do Pilates, do that. You want to do all of it, do all of it. You want to do the Stairmaster, whatever. You have to move your body. And then you need to lie down supine with no pillows and feel the curvature of your spine and notice and breathe, placing your hands along the spine's edge of the body and feel the energy in your body and understand where it's stuck. Only you can understand it. I can see it. I can tell you if I see you, but you have to do it by yourself, really. It's really the only way. And then once you begin rejiggering your energy in your spine, that leads up to your third eye and crown chakra to co-create with the universe. This is called Padma Mudra, your sweet crown of flowers, and connect with the universe. This has to be open. It's an open portal. You can access it by doing something magnificent, making a beautiful cake, driving really eloquently down the highway, parking. These little bits of supreme abilities are part of this connection with the universe. It's part of your co-creation, your skill, your drive. So look at your unique essence and journal, write down all of the things that you are supreme at, that you are divine at, and acknowledge these things about yourself and begin to love yourself for these things. Begin to be tender with your heart. Begin an action for yourself of just unbridled love. And when this self love comes in, the chakras are flowing and continuing to develop and build over time. So, this all can take time. And that's why it's so hard, because you have to do the work on yourself. You have to rediscover your personal nature. You have to rediscover who you are. And you have to unsheath all of that, whatever your identity is. I am an American. I am a woman. I am petite. I am from the South. I live in San Francisco. All of these identities that I carry. I'm a mom, a partner, a lover. I am who I am. And I need to love that of myself. I need to love thee, love me. And you need to do that for you. It really is centered around your essence of love. It's the highest vibration in the world, ricocheting out of your heart through the four chambers, intertwined with your lungs, the chin, breathing just rises, the spine aligns, and exhale. You lift the energy into the third eye and the crown chakra. These are real, tangible actions for manifestation. Love is the center of all of this. So, alignment, aligning yourself in a way that creates a straight spine, aligning yourself with your values, understanding the love for yourself allows you to go up into these higher vibrations of discernment and co-creation. That's where manifestation begins. So if you can't get up here, you're not ready, it's not possible. Quite honestly, embodiment of movement, exercise, distinctly impossible to walk through life feeling absolutely aligned that you are able to share the essence of who you are through your discerning practices and exercise to embody the vibration that you want. Like your highest vibration will draw in your deepest like, vibration, drawing like this Padma mudra, this it's a flower, lotus flower, but it's also a filter that brings in information that can influence you and flow down into the things that you want. And eventually you're transforming the energy and releasing it to the ground through the root chakra. And that is the way of being a human. We are energetic beings. We are more than just matter. We're more than just workers. We're more than just our roles that we get tethered to and maybe even lose ourselves into. What happens is we need to let go of those things so we can come back into ourselves and begin that journey, that churn of energy that is really engine for your co-creation with the universe so you can manifest what you want. And I want to share this in this way because it's so important that you are able to access this. And I haven't been able to until now, until I finally figured it out. I've listened. It was really through Insight Timer. I found these like miraculous teachers from Peru and Slovenia, Russia, Ukraine, who have things that resonated with me that were different energetically, that matched my energy. And one of the biggest teachers who I met is a dancer who helped me release the solar plexus chakra in a way that I haven't experienced before. And that has been this like catapult to a new direction and a new feeling in my body that I just see things coming to me. I'm attracting so many things to me. Recently, I've been attracting all kinds of animals, wild animals to me. That is that is a language that I understand. It's telling me things are moving in the right direction. I am able to access these spirit signs to let me know I'm on the right path. And I know I am. I believe I am. And I am excited about it. And I want you to join me in that regard in your own form, on your own path, in your own unique manifestation way. So if this resonates with you, I invite you to try it. You kind of have to do it. I do have one-on-one consultations I give to people, for free for 15 minutes if you are interested in like chatting about it. That's one way to go. I also other kinds of courses. Right now, I would recommend the 6-week Beautify Face Yoga course. That is all about your chakras. It's really a chakra program with face yoga as like this vehicle for moving everything up to the head and vibrating higher. So that is an option for you that's really special. If you attend this workshop, I will give it to you for 50%. Okay, you have to email me, you have to let me know that you want it, and you have to let me know that it's a thing. I actually will send a coupon code to those of you who signed up for this workshop and were not able to attend today. In the replay, you'll get that. And and yeah, I'll lay it out in a visual for you, a little flow chart to remind you, and maybe you can look at it when you watch this video to follow along. But the biggest takeaways that I have received from other teachers is that you have to feel, your feelings have to match the feelings of the way you want to be in your future self. Okay, I get that. I'll come back to that. And you have to put yourself in those situations to understand how you want to feel. So, for example, if you want to drive a Jaguar or a whatever Corvette or whatever your big dream might be, or maybe it's like getting on the Eurostar. You have to put yourself in these situations to be around the people, to feel the feels, see what they're wearing, see how they comport themselves. And then you have to embody that kind of um, energy. And so I get that. But in reality, that isn't really possible for me. I am not sure about other people's energy. I only know my own. And I'm not sure that me behaving the way someone who drives a Porsche behaves is a good idea. Um, that's not, that didn't resonate with me when I learned that. It doesn't feel accessible. I can't be someone else. I can only be myself. I'm too caught up in myself. I'm a Pisces, like I'm in this deep water, can't, I'm always really murky and sticky and can't get out of my vision of life. But to be able to see your vision from your passion standpoint up into the discernment area, this is the other part to it. I thought I was done, but I'm not. This is the other part to it. You do have to create a vision. And the best way to create it is to literally create a vision board. I'm going to share my vision board with you. I've had so many. And I think what I might do, let me see if I can find it. Hang on, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. What is this? Mm. So, and let me show you. Let me go here. Let me go here. Hang on. Let me see. Oh, here. I know where to find it. I have all these tabs open. Goodness, great. Find it in. Thanks for being sweet here. Okay, so this is my vision board. So, okay, I'm going to share this. It says, there we go. There. Okay, so I'll share this with my current. Thank you for bearing with me here. This is my current vision board. Okay, so I had a little rebrand. Oh, I guess it's been about 4 months ago. Inside Out Vitality Approach. This is a new tagline I decided to try. And I really made this all about Beautify Face Yoga. I had like things, I had the car, I had the bank account dream I have, money. I had these things that feel very unaligned, actually. They feel like it's not like I actually can't vision that happening right now. But what I can envision is a proper approach to my business, Beautify Face Yoga, just to focus and hone in on the bits and pieces that are really important to getting my message to the world. And then I know if I can do that, then I'll be able to go to the next step where I'm starting to visualize money coming in and what that looks like, more money coming in, what that looks like and how that is. And some of the things I just want to share with you here is it's all about the face, the mind, the body. This is what I focus on in Beautify Face Yoga, teaching the anatomy of the face, bring delicious skincare that can support your organic journey of loving yourself and giving yourself deep self-love. I say mantras every day. I'm adaptable. I focus on the marma points in my body to bring more energy in from the outside in for the co-creation in my body. And I direct women on how to be beautiful, like how to stand out in the world with beautiful skincare, nutritional supports, and also tools that can benefit women to give a dynamic facial experience. And then I have a focus here that I have, which is my active projects. So I am not great about like putting things on a schedule for all of my things because I am a creator. I'm a digital creator first, teacher second, businesswoman third. It's hard. I need to be able to create and then package it and then bring it to the public. So these are the things that I focus on in my website, in my Instagram. Is someone here? No one's here. So those are things that I wanted to share. My vision board looks like that. And you can do whatever you want with your vision board. It's all about authenticity to your unique body, mind, and soul. These canned things from the gurus, like there are all these wonderful people out there who are sharing so many things. Gabrielle Bernstein, Susie Marr, all these folks, they're amazing. Like, do whatever works. I wanted to offer this facet for the person who needs to jumpstart this, who really needs to have this work for them. I wanted to share an embodiment idea that could really benefit you. And right now, I thought I would leave you with a quick, I don't have much more time left, actually. I wanted to leave you with a quick visualization in your mind's eye. And you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to roll my shoulders up, down, and back. I'm sitting in a chair nice and tall. A chair is a great space for meditation. And just smile as you breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Release the jaw. Notice any tension in the jaw. This can be hard on the nerves of the face. So release this area. Now place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, just like this. Inhale, exhale, and leave your tongue in that shape as I speak to you momentarily. We're just going to clear our chakras here together. Release the jaw. Inhale, place the tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. Exhale. Inhale, become aware of your lower seat, the root chakra. This chakra is seated in our elimination organs. This is our ability to touch the ground with our matter, our waste that we release, nourishing the earth with our release of energy. Allow this chakra to feel clear and open. Make motions and take notes of where you may need to release further in the future. This is an area that can be very tight and can take a great deal of time to relax, especially in our postmodern culture. Adjust the shoulder blades and move your awareness into the pelvic floor area, igniting this area of sensuality, sexual identity, creativity, release, and tighten, igniting your elixir of your own body's making. Breathe in sensual nature. And move yourself up into the solar plexus, this area of the mind that is connected with the vagus nerve. The mind connects with the solar plexus. Illuminating this chakra is a signal to the third eye through the vagus nerve, connected with our digestive organs. We find that our gut brain, our fire, the engine of our body that organizes food for us to sustain vital energy, is powerful. Allow yourself this opportunity to acknowledge the solar plexus in the embodiment of your deepest confidence. Inhale, reposition the tongue on the roof of the mouth, just like this. Close the eyes, become aware of the heart's beating. And as you develop all of these chakras, you will find that the passion that lies here will begin to bloom and unfold like a gorgeous white flower. Green, lush leaves pouring from the heart center, creating vitality in your body with deep oxygen release from the plants into you. Creation begins as you breathe in and out. Oxygen floods the heart from the alveoli in the lungs. Tiny little space that open and organize oxygen for your body. And your body's nourishment is like food. This engine runs the body. This connection to unfold with the universe. Pulse of your being vibrates into the world through your throat. As the energy moves from the heart, you speak your truth. You organize and synthesize the passions, the desires, the wants, the feels into an ability to articulate your energy, aligning it with your activation with others in the world, to lead that workshop, to sign that contract, to say yes to a new job, to write that book you've been meaning to write. The voice embodies your essence of energy and shares it. Guided by your discernment, you become unstable. The third eye chakra synthesizes all of the intuitive forces of nature inside of you that the vagus nerve has done so much to align up into. So your unique essence is thoughtfully crafted, energized into the world. Yourself to sit with this as you replace the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. This stimulates the pineal gland, which releases beautiful hormones. Help you feel this embodiment with joy, lushness, reality, and move From the mind's eye into the crown chakra, allow the entire crown to be illuminated. Golden light shines into it. Sunlight, the moonlight, starlight, all of it, planetary light. You are a celestial being and you are able to co create with the universal law. Allow your passions to reveal themselves in the world through manifestation of the wishes and dreams that you seek. You visualize the feeling of autonomy with benefit. That world, the universe around you is supporting you like beautiful light, floating you to the space that you need to embody, to be you. And begin by rubbing the fingers and hands together. Place the hands over the eyes. Inhale and exhale, release the hands, the warming of the eyes. Bring a little gentle tapping around the edge of the face. Lots of nerve endings here, lots of energy channels, dharma points, long, the shape of the face. All you need to do, feel yourself sunbeam. There you are. There you are. Well, I recommend to get a journal. I have a journal, I don't have one. Get a journal. I also use my phone a lot. It's my doggy to write notes to myself, to journal my thoughts on the fly. That's the beauty of having a phone, to be authentic in it. If you have a ritual of writing, like hand pen to paper, that's perfect for anyone who is in motion all day long, someone who works really hard, someone who's caring for other people, someone who is having so much in their life that it's hard to manifest anything else because you have so much going on. How could anything come in? You need to, I have one here. Do you want it to beach? You need to put pen to paper. You need to write it out. It slows it down to human nature form. And then you're able to fully be sensual in the moment, which elevates your vibration, to connect deeply with the senses, with passion, with love. Look at this book. I've done so many things in this book. It's none of it is organized, but it is fun to look through. So this is my wish for you. This is my presentation. And I didn't have any slides. I just organically put this together. But I am sharing it with you because I believe in you and I believe in who you are. And it'll be temporary. I am not going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to share the recording through the Zoom link. So that's how you can access it. I'm not going to put it on YouTube. I just feel like this information needs to be curated to people who really want it, not for the mass public. That's how and I feel intuitively. So, thank you so much for watching this, for being in my world. I'd love to hear your response to this. You can email me back all you need to do. And if you have any feedback for me about how you liked this, please share it. It really helps me to reach more people. If I can just share the words of others of how I have impacted you and how you have received the information, that would be so deeply helpful to me. If you feel like co-creating with me to get the message out to others about beautify and how you can beautify your world energetically. So thank you so much. I just want to say namaste. May the light in you reflect into me and the service I give into the world. Bye bye bye.